They're doing whatever they can to bring me down. They are torturing me with these directed energy weapons. They are microwaving me to death. My hair is falling out. My nervous system is on fire. These machines cause heart attacks and strokes. The National Institute of Health just did a 5-year examination on the Havana syndrome, and do you know what they concluded? It's still fucking caused by magic. The Havana syndrome is caused by magic. That's basically what they've concluded. So a well-funded group like the National Institute of Health doesn't have the money or the resources to find this. This is an NBC News article where the U.S. Air Force went in front of Congress in 2006, said they had these microwave weapons, which they called directed energy weapons, and they were going to use them on American citizens to show the rest of the world they were safe. This happened in 2006. It's now 2024, and these weapons are still secret. So you can only conclude one thing from this. They're not safe. Because what do you think happens when you microwave someone indefinitely? You think they become the epitome of health? Their hair starts to fall out. And they drop over of heart attacks and strokes. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out microwaving someone isn't the healthiest thing to do to them. And you don't have to take my word or NBC's word. Here's the official government documentation for their directed energy weapons, which is nothing more than pointing a microwave at a person. But the National Institute of Health in their 5-year study couldn't find this information? Nobody knows about these weapons? Everyone thinks that the Havana syndrome is being caused by magic? That makes sense? I guess the devil is behind directed energy weapons. But then, that's more true than most people want to admit. Do you think that it is a coincidence that everyone that has come forward trying to expose this mess with Issac Kappy has dropped over from heart attacks or strokes? Do you think it's a coincidence that it happens over and over and over? The Goblin Dowd and Captain Underpants were in my town, sending me pictures of my house and buildings in town. And Captain Underpants uploads a video to YouTube that shows he's in my town. And while all this is happening, my best friend drops over of a heart attack. Yeah, it's just one more coincidence to just list with the whole slew of coincidences. People who believe that all this is just coincidental will lie to themselves any way they have to in order to make themselves feel comfortable with life. They have given these control of these microwave weapons to people like Thomas and Lucien Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple. Do you know who has access to these weapons? The Satanic Nazi CIA ring. And they're using them to bring down anybody who tries to expose their operation of snatching kids. This group that is connected with Issac Kappy on both sides. PhoenixEnigma, Captain Underpants, the Goblin Doubt, the Glenna the Bad Witch. All of them. They're all connected. They're all connected. Thomas is connected to the open secret dude, Gabe Hoffman. They're not at opposition with each other. It's called controlled opposition. They're working together. All of this is happening to snatch kids. Those Ohio kids, 1,000 of them missing. There are kids all over the place that are snatched. Who has spent his entire career dispelling and calling anybody who would call this out a liar? Doug Mesner, Lucien Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple. And now his satanic after-school daycare is everywhere in the nation. Coming to a school near your kid tomorrow, probably. But none of it is connected. Ignorance is not bliss. It is time to take a stand. If you do not take a stand, I don't think things are going to work out well for you. It is like that poem that was written in Auschwitz. When they came for the socialists, I did nothing because I wasn't a socialist. When they came for the Jews, I did nothing because I wasn't a Jew. When they came for me, there was no one left to stand up for me. They're trying to reenact history. If you sit back and do nothing, you're complacent with it. That's how this works. And you can give yourself whatever fucked up rationale you can, whatever excuse you can pull out of your ass. But it is going to make a difference. And you are going to be held accountable. We all are. It is not a coincidence that these buttheads were in my town and my best friend dropped over of a heart attack. It is not a coincidence that they are terrorizing the fuck out of me. My sheriff is working with them because my sheriff wants to shut me up because he has been running a meth operation and it's an open secret out here, and he wants to make sure nobody looks into that. They'll tell you whatever they can think of to discredit me. But while you're all focused on me and their reality TV bullshit that they are using to distract you, your kids are being snatched at the same time and going through hell. It's time to take a stand. If you don't, then you get what you deserve, basically.